Carnival Cruise said, not on my watch. We are not doing this no more. We've had enough.
Carnival does not have to worry about me. They do not have to worry about me. We got the message loud and clear. We are not your demographic anymore.
It's not a black people issue. It's the Ratchet ignorant. And we know that already. And Carnival Cruise not wrong for putting rules in place because you up their business.
Let's get at it. Let's get to it, people. Grace and peace. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. And I know you've heard the kerfuffle of what's going on Carnival Cruise. And let's just tell the truth. Well, first of all, full disclosure, I am a rabid cruiser. I love cruises. I would rather cruise than take a trip on land. I'm all about cruising. I think they're fantastic, especially if you got a family and lots of different personalities and lots of different likes and interests. I'm sorry, they're the best, and they're the best. And your bang for your buck is, you can't top it. I'm sorry, you just can't, unless you're just going to grandma's house or something. But for the most part, it's a fantastic thing. But let's just tell the truth. If you are also a cruiser, you knew this about Carnival. You already knew. Carnival is just not, that's not it. It's not my jam. And I said this before, because Carnival has priced themselves into this position, this is what they get. And we saw it coming. I mean, you've seen those fights and all those scuffles and all that kind of foolishness that happens on Carnival ships. And I hate it because I want cruising to be a wonderful opportunity for a lot of people. For the low budget, the high budget, and everybody in between, I want them to have an enjoyable trip, because some people take Carnival because they can't afford an opulent, cruise. And not saying that Carnival is a bad ship by any means or measure. It's the experience. It's the experience, and the people that are able to use Carnival is just not it's just not good for everybody. And please understand, you notice I have not made any claims about ethnicity, any claims about race or anything of that nature, because there's a culture that comes with that lower price point that we need to discuss. So we're going to look at this video right here. And look, I'm not faulting Carnival by any means or measures. Nope. I think they are right for making the decisions and changes that they actually, I remember there's actually a list of all the changes that they made, and I want to bring that up, but they're right for doing that. I do think that Carnival brought this upon themselves, however, because they should have done this a long time ago, if not a year, at least 5 years ago. After it became clear that your people are fighting on your ships, you should have made a major change and major adjustment to how people's experience, because again, there are people who are on cruise ships for the first time and they experience this. So I don't think Carnival did themselves a favor. And I just want to bring this in as well, just so we can look at it as throughout this. But yeah, those new rules, I think they're the right thing that they should have been doing. Is the problem is they should have been doing it a long time ago. Some of the things that they're talking about, like, wait, you don't do that? So it shouldn't be a surprise. But let's go ahead and get this going. So real quick, here we go.
Carnival Cruise said, not on my watch. We are not doing this no more. We've had enough. So if you haven't heard, recently Carnival Cruise has updated their policies, rules, and regulations on their current and future trips. So let's start off hot. That drinking package, the all you can drink, yeah, gonna get rid of that. Sneaking that liquor in that wine bottle or that Listerine bottle, yeah, cut that out, because they checking anything and everything that's a liquid coming on board. They open it up, they making you open it on the spot. No more sneaking no more. No more all you can drinks. They getting tired of it. That little speaker that you was planning on bringing, yeah, don't. They taking any and every speaker that they find. They confiscating it. You're going to get it back after the cruise. But in the meantime, while you on there will be no outside music other than theirs. Playing rap in the club, it's out of there. They're not doing that no more, all right? They said we causing too much problems. But honestly, I don't really think it's the rap music. I think it's the liquor and the rap music, because I've done all I needed to explain. Thinking you about to fight on that cruise ship and head back to your room like nothing happened? Yeah, pack it up. You're getting left at the next port, buddy, old pal. All right? They're not going for that no more. No more fighting. They leave you at any port. If you look suspicious, they might just leave you. Carnival Cruise started to sound like TSA because any laptops, electronics, liquids over 3 ounces, take it out of the bag. Don't bring on here. We taking it all. And when you get on this ship, sit down, shut up, and ride to your destination quietly. When we get there, get off. But when it's time to go, get back on and don't say Nathan. Don't ask for Nathan. In all seriousness, I get it. But at the same time, you got these people stuck on the ship. There ain't nothing to do. We're going to be at a destination in 2 days and you expect me not to get blackout drunk? Yeah. Right. There ain't nothing to do. So, Carnival, if you...
Hold on. Wait up. Hold on, young blood. There is nothing to do on a cruise ship? Sir. No, sir. There are hundreds of things to do. The pool, the food, the shows. I'm sure Carnival, if I pick the ship, they got tons of activities for children to do. There's it says shows, fitness and workouts, spas. Man, there's no. There's not. No, just to say there's nothing to do. No, sir. That's a misnomer, and that's part of the problem. Like, no, you have things to do. For real. But even in that, why is, if you had, let's say they had nothing to do, why is fighting something that you need to do? Hello? No, I disagree with my young blood right here. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Do this, I get it. But at the same time, you got to give and take. Have a board or plan of people. Ask the people what they want. Okay? You can't just take and not give back. Because if y'all keep this up, y'all gonna be looking like the Titanic. That's right. Them sails gonna plummet to the bottom of the ocean.
I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't think this gentleman has ever been on a cruise. Young blood, I don't think he's ever been on a cruise. Because there are tons of things to do on a ship. There's tons of them. Carnival has some great amenities on their ship. You're not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs waiting to get to the next port of call. That is not it. You're doing a lot on the ship, from shows and karaoke to all kinds of movies, for crying out loud. And no, there's tons of things to do. And the thing, you don't need to get blackout drunk. I don't drink. And I've taken more cruises than most people. I don't drink, and I'm not worried about it. I feel like they don't have a good I don't drink package, because you either get the all you can drink package or you got the water and juice package. They don't have a good intermediate in between. So I do disagree with that. But no, now this young guy, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think you don't speak on behalf of cruisers.
Never to be seen again. Give and take. Give and take.
I am just trying to get back to my room. Do better, Carnival Cruise.
Yeah, see, that's a
Carnival
parent
Cruise
thing.
Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises. Okay.
Let's real quick, because I think this young lady, I'm sure a lot of you all have seen her. This is the exact person that Carnival does not want on their ship.
It started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers to listen to?
Because it's already loud on the ship. If you've ever been on the deck and you're playing music, I'm sorry, they're playing music and you're trying to compete with that, it's just a complete and utter mess. But then where else would you be playing this? Inside the restaurants, off your balcony? There's just too many places that people wanted to. No, it's already loud enough on the deck. You don't need music to your own personal music in order to make it an experience. Stop.
Their own music. Anyway, now Carnival has banned rap music on their cruises. Now, I've been seeing little posts here and there the last couple of days that Carnival is not playing rap music in the clubs no more. But this morning, I actually saw a video of somebody in the club. There was nobody on the dance floor, and they were literally playing soca music. And the caption was like how they asked the DJ if the DJ could play some rap music in the club, and the DJ let them know that they're not allowed to play rap music anymore. So they put on soca.
So, like, why, again, why do you assume and associate that playing a rap music is anti or against black people? What about it? What about rap music is only black? So only people enjoy rap music are black people? The only people get rowdy and get turned up about rap music are black people? No, you're gonna say no. Then why are you actually assuming that it's only black people then? See, this is another person that I don't think cruises.
Now y'all tell me, a place that does not allow rap music and rap music only, no other type of music is not allowed to be played.
I bet you they don't play speed metal either. When I go on the ship next week, I'll ask. I'll ask the DJ to play speed metal, death metal. How about some how about can I get some Italian opera music? How about a Latin mass? There's going to be a lot of stuff that's not going to be played. So just because they ban rap music don't mean that they play everything else. Just something to think about.
Rap music. Y'all, please tell me, what is the demographic of people that they're trying to keep away? And Carnival, y'all got some nerve because y'all are mad dirty, y'all mad cheap, y'all mad ghetto. Every time I see a video of Carnival,
this woman, the irony of this woman saying this is not lost on me.
The stairways is all rusty. Y'all got a whole documentary out here about how y'all ships be catching on fire and mixed with piss all on the walls, all on the floors, and y'all got beef with rap music. I think y'all have bigger fish to fry. And it's so crazy because I've never been on a cruise, and I always said, like, when
I told you, she has never been on a cruise, so she doesn't even know what's on a cruise ship. She doesn't even know what they do on a cruise ship. And I don't think that gentleman before either. Just because you're upset about something or because you hear something, first of all, doesn't mean it's racist, but then two, doesn't make you a subject matter expert because you think you're one of those people that they're discriminating against. That doesn't make, this is the Dunning-Kruger effect on crack cocaine.
I go on a cruise with like me and my homegirls, like without my kids, we're gonna go on Carnival because it seems like that's the party cruise. I don't bring my kids.
You just literally said it's the party cruise. That's the problem.
Kids in like high volume areas. Like I would take my kids on one of those like calmer cruises. Oh yeah, but now Carnival.
Did she just say calmer cruises? Is she missing? I don't think she listened to herself.
You won't be seeing me, baby. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
As long as we don't see
gonna
you,
get rid of that.
As long as we don't see you on Royal, I'm good. I'm good, girl. You stay right on over there with your stay right on over there. You good.
Me, baby. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
I mean, throwing chairs. What in the world?
Carnival does not have to worry about me. They do not have to worry about me.
They don't. They're not worried about you. Let me tell you right now. You don't cruise enough. You don't spend enough money. They're not worried about you. They are not. Sister girl with the box braids and the shiny forehead. They did not have you on their list, my friend. They didn't.
We got the message loud and clear. We are not your demographic anymore.
No, oh, no. See, that's that thing again. It's not a we. No. I am Carnival's demographic. I have a family of 4. We are taking 12 people on my wife's birthday cruise next week. No, I'm their demographic for sure. They want me on their ship. I will never touch it, but they know, look, that's them the people we want. They don't want you, ma'am, or you're including yourself in that. Rap music, I don't care if they don't play no rap music. I don't care. They don't let you get blackout drunk. I don't care. They want teenagers to be in their rooms at a certain time. Amen. I don't know. Why are rules seen as restrictive and, dare I say, racist to y'all? That's the question you need to be asking.
So y'all, I was supposed to be going on a Carnival cruise. So one of my friends is turning 30 and he's never been on a cruise. He doesn't have a passport, so do not suggest flying somewhere. So he's never been on a cruise and he was like, it's my dirty 30. I want to be on a turned up ship. He'd be seeing all the videos of Carnival. He was like,
if you don't have a passport, he ain't gonna be able to get on the ship anyway. You can't get on a ship without a passport. You have to have a passport unless you're gonna like go around in a circle around Florida and not stop anywhere. You gotta have a passport anyway.
I want to do that because I'm trying to be lit for my birthday, right? Well, Carnival has decided they want to rebrand. They don't want to be known as the turn up cruise no more, the budget friendly cruise no more. They want to be, I don't know, I guess they want to be Royal. Even though when people book Carnival, they know what they are booking. They know they are booking a turn up cruise, period. Everybody on there.
Turn up and fighting at 30,000 leagues beneath the sea are totally different things. International squabbles and UFC out in international waters is different than just enjoying yourself on a cruise ship. Those are not the same things. And I don't think these people think about this. Okay.
is looking to have a good time, party, and have fun. We know what type of people are on there. Like, everybody on there, it's just Carnival cruises are so much fun. Like, everybody is just a vibe, right? And it's like anywhere there's gonna be like alcohol, things might get a little rowdy. That just comes with the territory.
But so she sounds like maybe she's been a cruiser before. So you've been on a cruise ship before. Are you saying that you cannot enjoy yourself unless you get blackout drunk? You have fans, your private Bluetooth speakers, and able to throw chairs at people? Like, what are they taking from you that's going to impede you from having an enjoyable time? I ask that question seriously.
Of people being drunk. It has nothing to do with, like, you know, being black, being this, the music. But these people done banned the fans. They saying no more hip hop music.
And so what? 3 years ago, before Boots on the Ground became something, y'all wasn't doing that with them fans. Okay, and they said don't bring Bluetooth speakers, because see, she's probably, more than likely, giving her the benefit of the doubt, she probably is not playing her Bluetooth speaker in her room. I have to tell you the truth. Cabin rooms are not that, the walls are not that thick, so you can hear between it. So somebody's in there playing music on a Bluetooth speaker in cabin next to you, you're going to probably be enjoying that music, or shall I say not be enjoying the music as well. They're not that thick. So maybe it's causing problems with other places on the ship. Are you thinking about other people, or just that your vibe? Because you do have to realize you're on a ship, a floating hotel with 3,000 of your new closest friends. Maybe you want to be concerned about them as well. I'm just saying.
Child, that was the whole purpose of us going. So now we are not going back to the drawing board because no ma'am.
Look at this.
It's not a black people issue. It's the Ratchet, ignorant, and we know that already. And I'm from the hood, born and raised again, Southside Chicago, Inglewood, right? And when you in the hood, you see large groups of ignorant, dumb, ratchet. You go the other way, because what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna get shot. Somebody gonna get.
But you on a ship though. I love her. But you're on a ship though. I can't get away from y'all. I'm stuck on here for 5 days, 7 days with 3,000 of my nearest and dearest now. I can't go but so far away from you.
Murdered. Somebody's going to get hurt, go to jail, whatever. Carnival Cruise not wrong for putting rules in place because you're up their business. So you got people that's out here that's working all year long, saving their hard-earned money just to have a vacation, to get away and to relax. And you telling me that they have to be bothered with and put up with this wretched, ignorant, just ghetto. I don't like how this is turned into a black issue, because the truth is, being ignorant and ratchet and classless and ghetto, it has no color. That's the truth. Black people, we've always known how to conduct ourselves, right? And there's levels to it. You got black people that work hard, that have class, that has a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Know how to conduct themselves, know how to have a good time. And everybody's being lumped into one category. I went on the Carnival Cruise back in 2016, and it wasn't shit like what I'm seeing now. I feel like the caliber of people are going down because it's monkey see, monkey do. First of all, with this social media, the more you act stupid and the dumber you are and you being exploited, the more attention you get. They feel like you can just go anywhere and just act this way and behave this way, and it's funny. It's a ha-ha, he-he moment.
I love her, man. I love her. Real quick, let me bring this in. Let me bring this in and make it bigger, man. What in the world? All right, these are the rules. These are the infamous rules. Carnival Cruises' new rules effective on June 2025. Teen curfew. Guests under 18 must follow a 1 a.m. curfew in public areas unless they're with an adult 21 or older. Age policy. Solo cruises must be 21 or sail with somebody 25 or older. Teens 18 to 20 must be booked with a guardian. Fan ban. Carnival has banned folding clack fans inside the nightclubs and indoor dance halls for safety. Battery-powered fans are still allowed. So wait, you can still use it on the deck. You just can't be going around clacking it. Like, that's it. See, there you go. Pool chair rules. Leave the chairs for the 40 plus minutes unattended, and the crew will clear your items. Okay. Behavior and consequences. This, I think, is really big. Disruptive guests will be removed with no refund, fined up to $500, and boarding requirements. Check in online by midnight before sailing. Print your boarding pass and luggage tags. Bring all required travel documents. I thought they also had something about the wacky tabaki, the devil's lettuce. I thought they had something about the devil's lettuce on here as well. Okay, I don't see it. But anyway, I digress. What's wrong with those? What is racist about any of those? What said racism about those? Because these are things that you're responsible for. So we didn't talk about the drink package because that's something that they're going to tamper back. That's their responsibility. They didn't say anything about the hip hop because that's their responsibility. What did they say on here that's racial or racist or whatever? It's just the hip hop music, really. That's what people get in their feelings about. But why is that so drug up into your psyche that because they don't have rap music, you can't participate? Let's see what this woman's got to say.
Hey, Al, get all your names you're going to call me and get that out of your system.
Okay.
But for your information, I have been on 9 cruises since 1993.
Go, girl, get it.
The ones through 2005 were not cheap, but they were very nice cruises. The people that worked the ship were nice.
I love the people.
The people that were on the cruise were nice.
Great people.
You didn't...
Let me also say, like, I have met people on the cruise ship that I talk to still today. When we did a cruise, our Mediterranean cruise, we were there for 14 days. We met some great people, and I've talked and texted with some of these people still to this day. And that was better than 9 years ago. So it's very possible that you meet really good people. And that's something else I forgot. The cruise staff, and I don't know the Carnival cruise staff, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. The cruise staff are phenomenal. Those men and women that take care of that ship from top to bottom, from bow to forward, are amazing. They have some great people on that ship. They work hard to give you an experience that you will enjoy. So this woman right here, what she's saying is true. She's a cruiser and she's been experiencing this phenomenal experience and these great people on the ship, off the ship, staff and guests that are amazing. And I think that needs to be said. So why ruin that for other people so they don't have that experience? These people have been saving money to go on the ship, and you over here acting ridiculous, ruining other people's experience.
Go to the dining room dressed like you were going to the pool.
I do hate that.
There was a certain amount of decorum required.
Absolutely.
When you got up in the morning, you could go through early in the morning, because I was. You could go through the breakfast and get coffee and a donut. They had a continental breakfast that early. And then go to what's called the Serenity deck. Mm-hmm. And you could sit there and drink your coffee and enjoy the sun coming up.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that on this last cruise because they were still drunk from the night before. And the only place they could find to hide with their goofiness is on the Serenity deck. The people on either side of us in the cabin were ridiculous. Their trash stumbled out into the hallway. And I'm not talking people, I'm talking literal trash. They would go up to the bars, the buffets, and get plates and plates of stuff. And then just pile it on the floor outside their door. There was no class. In the words of my grandfather, they had no couth. The fighting is what amazed me. You're on vacation in parts of the most beautiful part of the world, and all you can do is cuss, scream, and fight. Now, mind you, I met people on this cruise that were from a Baptist church somewhere up near Chicago. There was about 15 of them. I regret to this day not getting their names. I had such a fun time with those people. But I couldn't visit with them because of all the nonsense going on. And it didn't matter where you went on the ship. The nonsense. Now, I watched a lady's video today where she blamed it all on Carnival for dropping the prices. I don't know how much more you could insult your own people. That because they paid an inexpensive fare, that somehow excused them from their stupid actions.
Okay. And I was on a podcast about a week ago. We were talking about this topic. And I didn't realize that there's all these online buy now, pay later options that are not really tied to Carnival, not really tied to the vendor, but it's a service that you can, I forgot the names of them, but you know what I'm talking about. Put it down in the comments if you remember the names of them. So there's these services that you can buy something and they will basically finance it for you. You just make payments back to this company, kind of like a credit, a line of credit almost. To me, Carnival needs to get themselves off of that. That is job one tomorrow. We are not taking these buy here, pay here options. You need to go through the regular buying process to get on the ship. And I think there's a lot of people that use that and are able to afford a cruise that wouldn't be able to afford a cruise. Well, they say afford a cruise in a very tongue-in-cheek way, but I don't think that should be an option anymore. That's my 2 cents. Okay, let's keep going.
No. It's
no.
not Carnival's fault they lowered prices. It's ill-mannered, classless people. And while there may be a large part of it, one particular race, it is not race exclusive.
No.
But what amazed me is you couldn't go to the swimming pool deck ever. From like 8 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock at night, you couldn't go because it was bad. It was bad. So when I got back, I wrote Carnival a letter, told them I would be not to be sailing with them again because I did not enjoy my cruise. People take cruises to relax.
Yep.
They take.
Why did they run that back? Yes. And I'm not gonna mess with it. People take cruises to relax. That is come on, say that again.
Cruises to have a good time.
Amen.
You go in the bar, have a few drinks, have a lot of fun. You come lay out on the deck by the pool, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself, have a hamburger, have whatever you want, but enjoy yourself. You don't enjoy yourself on Carnival anymore.
Wow.
And it wasn't a short cruise. I was on a 7-day cruise.
Yeah. All right. So, shout out to that lady. So shout out to Carnival, man. Hey, I am here for Carnival policing itself and making decisions. And now, mind you, they're getting their name out there a lot now. So people might say, oh, they're losing business. No, I don't think they are. I think they will probably not lose as much business as people think, because cruises are a luxury. And people now say, oh, if they're going to start policing this, that means they're going to be a little bit more paying more attention to the experience, paying much more attention to how they're branded and so on and so forth. Because Carnival sees these comments and he sees these YouTube channels and stuff and such like that about calling them racist. They want to make sure that that narrative does not go anywhere. That narrative doesn't float. So they're going to be I'm pretty sure they're going to be on their P's and Q's to make sure people know, like, oh, this is a great ship to be on. And, hey, shout out to Carnival. I want them to be successful. I want people to be able to continue to use Carnival. I want Carnival to continue to look. I don't got no problem with Carnival in that regard. I don't use Carnival, but I want them to be successful nonetheless. But let me know what you think. Are you a cruiser? Do you enjoy this kind of stuff? What's your ideal vacation? If you are able to take a vacation and you're planning a vacation, what is your criteria? What do you like to look for in a vacation? Is it days? Is it location? Is it sightseeing? Is it food? Is it just relaxation? And so on and so forth. Let me know down in the comments below. I really like to hear that. As well as I like that you like this video. So please make sure you hit the like button as well. And then, of course, thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel. You're helping us hit our goal of 50,000 subscribers. I'm looking forward to celebrating with y'all real soon. So until next time, everybody, I'm going to say all aboard and grace and peace. See you soon.